Well, welcome to another episode of Scouting for History. Not long ago, I was at this house behind me. I've done it twice, and I found all kinds of cool things. I found, silver coins, foreign coins, a silver ring, a gold ring, toys, even stuff going back to the 1800s. Some flat buttons, musket balls, a harmonica reed, all kinds of cool stuff. Today, I'm at the house across the street, also built in the 1920s, and the guy over here was very nice. He had heard of me, and the woman over there introduced me. So he invited me to come over and take a look and see what I could find. So let's get at it, see what turns up. Stay tuned. And the first somewhat good find of the day, it's an old toy police car. That's cool. Usually I'm not too thrilled about finding cars, but this one is heavy and it looks to be pretty old. I'll clean it up, you'll see it right here. On to something else. And it's been raining the past 2 days, so the ground is nice and wet. The grass is wet, and the only good thing about that is I can see where I've walked. I don't know whether you can see that, but there's a trail right there. So now I know, where to grid and how to grid and make sure I don't miss a spot. On to the next. I thought I was digging a nickel, but it's a button of some kind. I'll have to clean it up carefully and see what it is. I can see a design on there. I'll see if it's anything important. You'll see it right here. On to the next. Well, the first coin of the day, and it's a wheat penny. Took a while to find it. I think part of the lawn has had some work done to it, but hey, let's see if we can't find original dirt. On we go. And finally, something interesting. I thought it was going to be a zinc penny, but it's a badge. I can't make it out, but I'll clean it up when I get home. See, it might be a toy badge, might be a real badge. Either way, that's cool. On to the next. And this was a bouncy signal all over the place. Wasn't sure what to expect. It's a lead army guy. Well, half of a lead army guy. Anyway, I think it's an army guy. Yeah, there's a bugle right there. Awesome. I'll clean him up. You'll see him right here. I'll scan around, see if the rest of them is in the hole. Maybe we can't put them back together. On to the next. And that was a screamer in the hole. I had a feeling it wasn't going to be good. When it's that loud and obnoxious of a sound, it's probably going to be junk, but that might be old junk at least. On to the next. And it took a little while, but finally some silver for the day, and it's a merc. I keep having my hopes up because this was a farm back into the late 1700s. Hopefully, I always hope I find something a little older than merc. On to the next. Now this has to be a token. That's way too big to be anything really good. Let me clean this up. I thought I was digging a penny. Well, I see something on there trying to come through. quite sure. Now I'll have to clean it up when I get home. See if I can't figure it out. It looks like that's the old New Hampshire state logo, the man in the mountain. But these are like Rorschach tests out of the ground. What do you see? I see puppies fighting. No, on to the next. And I found a key. Looks like there's some kind of cool design on there. I'll clean it up. It's just a house key. Might be from a couple owners ago. On to the next. So I see comments on Facebook and places like that about, you know, how do I dig more good stuff and less trash, and how do I be selective and still get good stuff? The answer is, to me, the answer is obvious. Dig everything. You never know. Now, this sounded good. I dug it. It's trash. Well, it's copper. I'll put it in my copper scrap bucket. But what did it hurt to dig it up? It doesn't hurt anything. And I get this out of the ground. It could have been something good. So if you start getting selective, you're going to get less stuff. Less stuff means less good stuff, and you'll get frustrated. So clean up the environment, clean up the yards, dig it all, get rid of it, and you'll find good stuff. You'll find lots of trash, but so what? It's good exercise. On to the next. And speaking of trash, digging trash signals. This one sounded awful, but it's a dog tag. Well, it's got their name and address on it. Oh no. This dog was really lost. It's from Atlanta. I guess I can show it. There's no area code, it's just a local code. Wow. Poor Red, that's the name of the dog. On to the next. And another screamer in the hole, and I thought I was going to have... Oh, I scraped it. I thought for sure it was just going to be another piece of big flashing, but it's a walking Liberty half. It's only the second one I've ever dug. It's from the 40s. They're pretty common dates. I feel better about scratching it now. Cool. I'll clean that up. You'll see it right here. Awesome. So even the ones that scream at you and sound like they're a big can or flashing or something in the ground, you gotta dig them. On to the next. Turning out to be a pretty good day. And I think I forgot to mention, when I was at the house across the street, I found my 199th silver. It was a Mercury dime. Now I found a Merc here, and now the Walking Liberty half. Outstanding. But by 200th, I didn't bring my camera. I went for a quick hunt last Sunday, and I found a barber quarter. So that was my 200th silver for the year. So now I'm up to 202. Awesome. On to the next. Well, I can't quite tell what it is. Might be a token, might be a foreign coin. It's overcast. I'm under the tree here. I'll clean it up and see. You'll see it right here. On to the next. Well, that was a bouncy, choppy little signal. Turned out to be a 2 wheat penny spill. One was on edge, so it kept bouncing back and forth. On to the next. And sometimes, I don't know if you find these, but I do. It sounds good in the hull, but this is something that's been galvanized. They put zinc on the outside, so the modern pennies have zinc on the inside, and they rot away from the inside out. This had zinc put on the outside to try to weather protect it and make the inside last longer. But when the outside crumbles away and disintegrates, it has this whitish, bluish kind of appearance to it, and it's just a piece of pot metal or iron or something that has zinc on the outside. So they sound great, they're not great. On to the next. And an unusual find here. It looks like a railroad penny. I can vaguely make out Lincoln on there, but it's smashed. I'll clean up, you'll see it right here. And another signal that was all jumpy and squirrely. I wasn't going to dig it, but what the hell? That's not me. I dig everything. I thought it was going to be a ring pull laying funny, but no, it's an old key. On to the next. Well, it's ringing up a 56, whatever it is. Don't know. So we'll find out. I thought for sure as soon as I broke the plug it would change. No, I think it's a big piece of copper this time. Yep. And there it is. Wow. That's at least 50 cents worth of copper. Into the scrap bucket. On to the next. And again, I thought I was digging some more flashing. It was a bouncy, awful signal. Whoa, it's a standing liberty. I don't think I'm going to get a date off of that, but that's cool. I love them. On to the next. Well, I'm confused. It was ringing up really low, but I see a silver edge. I'm not sure. Let's see what it is. It's a barber. It's a barber with the edge worn smooth. Awesome. It was ringing really low. 40, 45. Usually dimes ring high 40s, 47, 48. But maybe because it's so worn down. Who knows? On to the next. I was getting a nice high tone. I broke the plug and I can see something here. Not sure what it is yet. It is. It's a silver rosy. That's okay. Another silver for the day. On to the next. Well, I'm not sure what it is. I'll clean it up and see if it's anything good. Might just be a play dime or something. It's hard to say. Alright, on to the next. Well, I came to get you because it's another silver. It's just a rosy, but that's okay. It's another silver for the day. Awesome. On to the next. Well, I didn't have any live digs yet today, so I figured I'd jinx this one with a live dig. Let's see. It's probably a clad quarter. but it could be. That's a nickel. That can't be it. There's the clad quarter. And a nickel. Well, that's why it was ringing funny. Yep, that's it. I'm just getting the shovel now. Well, that's going to do it for today. What an awesome day. You can't complain about a day like today. And I just realized too, as I started the video, I got a dime trifecta. A Rosie, a Merc, and a Barber. You can't complain about that. It has Walker Hap, a bunch of relics. Shame I didn't find anything older, because again, this property goes back to the 1700s. But you know, when they put the houses in, they might have moved a lot of dirt around. The backyard's a bunch of fill dirt, so you never know. But hey, I'm happy with what I got, and hey, don't forget, hit like and subscribe and come along on the next adventure. See you then.